Welcome to Bitcoin Basics with your hosts Faris and Gordon. Visit bitcoinbasics.help if you need help buying and securing your Bitcoin. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe, like, and share so we can find others like yourself.
Hey everyone, Faris here just with a quick update on the world of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and finances. We've had a few announcements come out in the last 24 hours, and we are seeing that affect the price of Bitcoin. This time of recording is the 16th of February, 2200 UTC. So we saw a few days ago that Canada released, well, the Canadian Prime Minister announced they were invoking the Emergencies Act, and as such, they were going to freeze any accounts for anyone who was supporting the Freedom Convoy. They're going to do so under Canadian bank accounts, but also they said they're targeting digital assets. We actually saw the price of Bitcoin go up just after that news. Didn't go up as much as we anticipated, went up by about 5%. But now we're seeing a drop in the price of Bitcoin by about 10%. And if that is news related, it could be related to news that the Biden administration in the US has announced that they were launching a federal cryptocurrency unit in the FBI. Now, this is actually, in my opinion, positive for Bitcoin because it just means that governments are making moves towards legitimizing and legalizing Bitcoin. Essentially, we did see earlier in the week, they arrested two people that were involved in the Bitfinex hacks of 2016, and they managed to do that using the blockchain. And at the time, the FBI actually said, through blockchain analytics, we managed to catch these people. Cash is still private. Bitcoin is not. So the hack that they did in 2016, the funds just sat there in those wallets because they actually were unable to remove them without being discovered. So I think there is just a probably still a misconception that government involvement in Bitcoin is negative. We don't believe that. We believe that they can't confiscate it. So if it's in a hard wallet. So this is one thing for the Canadians are being recommended to do. Allegedly, there's been a run on the banks. So after the Emergencies Act was invoked, Deputy Prime Minister announced they were already freezing people's corporate and personal bank accounts in retaliation is the word I'll use, retaliation for supporting the Freedom Convoy. The websites of several banks actually just froze, shut down. So it seemed like there was a digital run on the banks. We've all seen, well, we haven't all seen, but presumably if you've seen It's a Wonderful Life, or any old movies, you'll see people running into the banks to get money out. We've had the digital equivalent in Canada, apparently, where essentially banks froze, the websites froze, and people can get their money out. And the government already announced that people that were supporting the Freedom Convoy, their accounts have been frozen. And they even said they could potentially do this if you supported them through social media. Now, this is where Bitcoin Basics, we've always advocated cold storage solutions of your Bitcoin, get them off of exchanges. And so if you're in Canada and you have Bitcoin on exchanges, it might actually be a good idea, even if you're in America or anywhere, just get your coins into cold storage. It does two things. It keeps them safe because Bitcoins to this day are still being hacked and stolen from exchanges. And it actually removes that temptation for you to trade and FOMO in. So if your Bitcoins are in cold storage, you know that they're safe. And yeah, with the news that we're seeing, it is still, Bitcoin is still a new industry, guys. We are still in the early days. People look at the price and think they missed out on getting into Bitcoin. The adoption rate is still young. We are still following the trajectory of the internet in the 1990s. It's still early.
Did you know we provide a help desk at bitcoinbasics.help? Do you need help buying Bitcoin on an exchange or transferring your Satoshis to a Bitcoin wallet? Perhaps you need assistance with setting up a desktop, mobile, or hardware wallet. Is your security hygiene up to date? We provide individual, one-on-one support regardless of your understanding of Bitcoin, size of investment, or level of technical ability. Visit bitcoinbasics.help.
So remember, not your keys, not your coins. dollar cost average in, and don't worry about the news. Don't worry about these short-term price fluctuations. With Bitcoin, as I said, everyone, just buy. Don't look at the price for at least 3 years. And if you're unhappy after 3 years, then give us a call. And if you need help with cold storage solutions, if you need help with anything, feel free to reach out to us on bitcoinbasics.help.
Thanks for watching or listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share so we can spread this educational content to others like yourself. Visit bitcoinbasics.help.
Disclaimer. Any content provided by Coin Compass is for educational and informational purposes only and is not investment, legal, tax, or any other professional advice. A qualified professional should be consulted before making any financial decisions. Coin Compass will at times recommend certain products, services, and technologies, but these are opinions based upon our own or podcast guests' experience and not endorsements. We take no liability for out-of-date or inaccurate information, software bugs, manufacturing errors, technology misuse, or issues involving third parties. Visit coincompass.com for more information and please contact us.